Have you ever stood in front of the fridge looking at a carton of eggs and felt a moment of doubt? You hear one thing about cholesterol, then another about heart health, and it leaves you wondering if this simple food is secretly working against you. Gentlemen, what if I told you that for decades we've had it all wrong? What if those three eggs could be one of the most powerful allies for your hormones, vitality, and specifically for your prostate health? The truth is, most men have no idea how this daily habit directly impacts the very foundation of their manhood. I'm Dr. Kate Miller, your doctor friend here on Harmonic Health Seniors. Today, I want to take you on a journey inside your own body. We'll explore how embracing eggs can help recalibrate your energy, sharpen your mind, and most importantly, support a calmer, less irritated prostate with stronger blood flow to the area that control your urine flow and your erections. Stay with me to the end and then tell me in the comments which part surprised you the most, especially if it goes against what you were always told about eggs. Now, let's talk about protein. Think about the protein in a steak or a chicken breast. It's dense, fibrous tissue that was designed for movement. Your body has to work quite hard to break those tough fibers down for use. An egg operates on a completely different principle. It was designed by nature as a complete life support system. Its biological purpose is to provide every single building block needed to create an entire living being from one cell. This fundamental difference is why your body handles egg protein so efficiently. Scientists measure this efficiency with something called biological value. It simply tells you what percentage of the protein you eat can actually be absorbed and used by your body. For chicken or beef, that number is around 80%. You lose about one of what you eat. Egg protein, however, scores a near-perfect 100% biological value. Virtually every gram you consume goes to work inside you, nothing is wasted. This supreme efficiency translates directly to the areas you care about most. We're not just talking about arm muscles here. I am referring to the smooth muscle tissue in your blood vessels and the critical pelvic floor muscles that act as a supportive hammock for your prostate and bladder. These tissues undergo tiny amounts of damage every day. High-value egg protein provides the precise repair material they need. This ongoing repair process supports stronger urinary control and contributes to more reliable erectile function by maintaining healthy blood vessels and nerves. Many men confide in me about a heavy feeling in their pelvic area or that they take longer to recover after intimacy. This is very often a sign that those internal tissues are not repairing themselves as well as they could. Eggs deliver a rapid access repair kit directly to these areas. Your body uses this top-tier protein to rebuild and strengthen, helping to restore that foundational sense of strength and recovery. Now, I want to share something about eggs that often gets overlooked. When I talk with men who feel drained, sluggish, or low on stamina, I often find they rely heavily on lean meats to keep their strength up. Meat has its place, but it gives you protein without much usable fuel. Eggs carry both. They offer the building material your tissues need and a steady energy source that helps your body function smoothly from morning to night. To understand this, consider what happens with a plain chicken breast. Your body can only convert a small portion, about 10 to 20% of that lean protein, into direct energy. The rest is used for other repair processes. The fats in an egg yolk change this equation completely. With eggs, your body efficiently uses about 2/3 of what you eat for fuel. This means most of an egg directly powers your day. This steady fuel supply prevents those mid-E morning energy crashes that drain your drive and focus. Stable energy supports stable blood sugar, which is absolutely essential for maintaining healthy blood flow, stronger erections, and a prostate that feels calmer and less pressured. You'll also feel fuller and more satisfied for hours after an egg-based meal. This helps you avoid reaching for sugary snacks that spike your insulin. These insulin spikes damage nitric oxide, the very molecule your body needs to relax blood vessels for an erection. By keeping you full, eggs support weight management. Shedding extra pounds reduces physical stress on your prostate and helps support healthier testosterone levels, which feeds into better drive, stronger morning erections, and a more comfortable urinary flow. Let's turn our attention to a part of the egg that holds a fascinating secret. The clear egg white is much more than just protein. It functions as a sophisticated antibacterial shield. It contains special proteins that act as natural defenders against unwanted bacteria. Nature designed the egg white this way for a very important reason. A developing chick has no immune system of its own. The egg white serves as its primary protection. It forms a chemical barrier that breaks down bacterial cell walls and even starves harmful microbes by binding to the iron they need to survive. This is highly relevant for men because low grade chronic bacterial irritation is a common contributor to prostate discomfort. Consuming cooked egg whites introduces these gentle protective compounds into your system. They support your body's own defenses in maintaining a healthier environment, potentially helping to calm irritation in the prostate and supporting overall urological wellness. You might have heard an old concern that egg whites can block your absorption of biotin, a valuable B vitamin. This idea comes from a protein in raw egg whites called avidin. In its raw state, avidin can indeed bind to biotin in your digestive system. That only becomes a concern if you were to consume a very large number of raw egg whites daily, which almost no one does in real life. The simple act of cooking your eggs completely changes this. Heat from cooking neutralizes the avidin protein, so it no longer binds biotin. This means enjoying your eggs scrambled, fried, poached, or hard-boiled makes the issue disappear entirely. You receive all the beneficial nutrition from the whole egg, including the protective proteins in the whites, with no worry about your biotin levels. Now, muscle loss is one of the quiet forces that slowly chips away at a man's strength. This loss, called sarcopenia, doesn't just thin the muscles in your arms and legs. We must also consider the pelvic floor muscles, a supportive hammock that holds your prostate and bladder in place. These muscles hold your prostate in a comfortable position, help your bladder empty properly, and help you trap blood during an erection. Preserving this core strength requires a specific signal, and that signal is an amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the master switch that tells your body to maintain and repair muscle tissue. You can consume plenty of protein, but without sufficient leucine, the message to build and sustain muscle doesn't get through effectively. Eggs are an exceptional source of this crucial amino acid, providing the clear signal your body needs. For men who are active, or those who have noticed a weaker urinary stream or occasional leaking, supporting these pelvic muscles is essential. Consuming eggs regularly delivers a reliable dose of leucine. This helps your body maintain the strength and tone of the entire pelvic region. The benefits are direct. You support better bladder control, improve blood retention during intimacy, and help maintain a robust metabolism. A healthier metabolism aids in managing weight, which, as we've already mentioned, is important because excess belly fat creates additional stress on your prostate. Let's now talk about the part of egg nutrition that most men never hear about. I like to call it the trio that works behind the curtain: choline, vitamin B12, and stay with me to the end, and then tell me in the comments which part surprised you the most, especially if it goes against what you were always told about eggs. Now let's talk about protein. Think about the protein in a steak or a chicken breast. It's dense fibrous tissue that was designed for movement. Your body has to work quite hard to break those tough fibers down for use. An egg operates on a completely different principle. It was designed by nature as a complete life support system. Its biological purpose is to provide every single building block needed to create an entire living being from one cell. This fundamental difference is why your body handles egg protein so efficiently. Scientists measure this efficiency with something called biological value. It simply tells you what percentage of the protein you,